Got it? Yeah, buddy. Go dump it in the rocks over there. You're doing great. Yeah.
These are Family Man Adventures with Cool Dad.
Upon this John Deere mower is where I ride. This grass will not cut itself on Saturday. That life is awesome, I'm telling you, yeah. Being a cool dad is the plan.
Okay, here is the 3-stall horse shed that I'll be converting into a shop, office, man cave, etc. Just extra room to do more work. Might eventually move the Starlink dish down this way. Maybe run a business out of here. Just lots of options. So today I'm gonna go get base rock and start leveling it out, framing it up, get some cement over here, and then eventually we'll frame up a wall. So I'll just keep progress going on this project of mine. Got to run electricity and water down here as well. But yeah, eventually this will be a lot of extra room on the property to work and run a business. With the small 1,200 square foot house up there, there's just not a lot of room for a home office. So this is a good solution right here. Turn this baby into an office. All right, I'll keep you updated.
You go that way, and I will go that way. Okay?
More rocks, huh?
Yes,
Okay, Arlo. You want a scoop of rocks too? Okay, come here and grab your wheelbarrow. I'm gonna give you a scoop. Ready?
Yeah.
You think you can wheel this over there?
Yeah.
Good work. Okay, grab the handles. Don't drop it.
Okay.
Just wheel it over there and dump it in with the other rocks over there, okay?
Okay.
Good working, boy. Is it heavy?
Huh.
Dump it all out. Yeah! Woo! Okay, bring your wheelbarrow back. We'll load you up for another. Maybe Hanky wants to try it. You want to try it too, Hanky? All right, ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Hold it. Got it? Yeah, buddy. Go dump it in the rocks over there. You're doing great. Show them where to dump it, AJ. All the way in. There you go. Excellent. Great work, kiddo. All right, we've now cleaned out the yard of base gravel. And I'll show you how far we got. Thanks to these little helpers. Good job, boys. And this is how far we've come. So I think on the next round, I'll pick up 2 yards, hopefully finish the base off, and then prep for laying the foundation. I'm gonna have to hold off on picking up those 2 yards because we're gonna go get a yard of dirt. I've got some low spots in the backyard lawn area and some old trenches that the previous owners did that didn't quite get filled all the way in. So I'm gonna try to fill in some low spots and some low trenches. So I'll do a yard of dirt, and then maybe if I have time today, I'll go back for another 2 yards of gravel and finish this sometime this week. So that'll be phase 1 of getting this structure complete. Stay tuned. Cool Dad back again. I know it's been a while, but the whole family got COVID and we were just hunkered down throughout Easter and for the whole last month. So I wanted to give everyone a quick update what's going on with the home office / man cave. This is kind of where I'm at. As you can see, got it filled with base gravel, but I still need to just finish framing up the foundation and get the rebar laid and fill that up. So that finishing video to come out soon, but I didn't want to leave y'all hanging without a video for so long. So I'm just gonna walk the property a little bit and show you about some of the upcoming projects that I kind of had my mind on. And do me a favor, if you think this stuff sucks, if you love it, if you have any recommendations, go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments of these different projects that I've got in my mind, which one you'd kind of prefer to see me video and complete first. Some of them are kind of long-term, and others I might do sooner than others. So anyway, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, and let me show you around the property a little bit. All right, so right next to the home office, we have what used to be a horse arena. I've got water ran from the creek. You see the white pipe coming up there, and kind of a low-lying spot here. So what I'm thinking is if I can build up a big retaining wall on that far end, I can fill this puppy up and make a pond out of it. Beautiful place to make a nice swimming pond. It's kind of what I am interested in. We have a koi pond up behind the fence, and in those tree sections, I think what I'll do, it's kind of like a 3-level waterfall. I think what I'll do is continue it on down with like a rock creek that flows down into this pond here. And then at the bottom corner, down in that direction, I'll trench in a pump. I'll you know, hook up a pump, and I'll pump that, all the water from the pond all the way back, so it circulates up to the top of that fountain and then trickles down through the rocks and through some plant life, and that should filter this baby out nicely to have a nice swimming pond. Maybe build a big dock here in the deep end corner of it. Be rad to have some ramps or something come up and launch us into the deep end on our BMXs or whatever. We've got the bonfire burn pit right here. Let me know if you guys want me to try to keep up on the burning so the burn piles don't ever get too big. But if you want to see a large one, I do have quite a bit of dead stuff that I could collect if you're interested in seeing a nice bonfire video. So let me show you the other big project I'd like to get done. Got a couple connections with some pool companies, and when they dig out the pools, the swimming pools, they need a place to drop the dirt. It's hard to tell because I haven't mowed down here in a while, but this is kind of a nice BMX flow course spot is what I'm thinking. And if I get some big piles of dirt, I can build up some berms around those trees. And this is just kind of a natural drop in right here. And maybe thinking about just right here in the middle, hitting any direction, nice hip hitter, and then comes back down again, and kind of a pump through section here. Again, it's hard to see because I haven't mowed down here in a few weeks, and it's growing like crazy in spring. There's a nice little pump section here I could build up a little, and another nice pump hip right here. And then we could just swirl back around with berms and figure 8 through here and do all sorts of cool directions. Maybe do some hops and stalls up on the big granite. So that is a project I would love to get done. And you can see this is just a huge wide open area I have down below. It does flood down here, they say, occasionally, but I think it happens pretty rarely. So eventually maybe get some longer runs and big berms down here for some motocross. And let's take a walk to the creek, and I'll show you what's up with our little creek spot. Bam. Beautiful sunny day today. Late April heading into May. I need to hit the mower down here. Look at all this dead stuff I have that I could do a huge bonfire with. That might be a fun video to do with the kids. Waiting for our local water agency to crank the water up. They kind of control the flow down here. Let's see if it's gotten through our little bypass that we dug last year. It's not quite stopped flowing there, so it's taking the long way around. Here's that pump there, the water pipe that you saw coming up in the old horse arena. soon to be swimming pond. This is where we pump all of our irrigation water out of the creek. Other idea for some videos is there's a ton of gold rush history. From 1849, the California gold rush was right in this area, right on this very spot on the Auburn Ravine. A ton of gold was panned. So there is some cool artifacts and some Native American history around here too. Got some mortars that the Indians used to grind cornmeal, and some of the large granite outcroppings on the property. So let me know if you want to hear some cool facts about the gold rush in this area, or about the Maidu Indians that were in this area. We do some cool videos about that. All right, coming into this section of the property, got this huge granite outcropping. Got my little archery set up, and this is kind of a little play area for the goats. I got to clean it up a little bit, but that's what it was intended for. The suckers climb. This branch fell off this giant cottonwood just the other day, so I got to clean that up. Throw that in the burn pile. And check this out, guys. For one, look at this tree. I call it broken tree. It's like it grew in between this giant granite rock and just clean split the granite. So I'm sure that thing was pretty massive in its day, but it's down now ever since I've been here. And then, as I was telling you, you got some of the mortars from the Native American women grinding up the cornmeal off the acorns around here. And here's another one. This one's got even more. A little filled up right now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it looks like, on this rock. These things constantly get gunked up, so it's hard to keep them clean, but beautiful piece of history, and very cool to know that, gosh, 1849 is when, you know, people came out west and came to explore this area. So not even 200 years ago, none of these roads or homes or fences or anything was here. It was just the natives living off the land. So pretty awesome. There's our goat enclosure right there. I've got to do some work on the siding. I just pieced that sucker together real quick back in the winter when Naomi got some goats and brought them home. They needed a spot enclosed. Let's go meet the goats and chickies. We've got 4 new chickies and 4 full-size hens. Say what's up, chickies. These guys just graduated outside about a week ago. They were garage living before that. And there's our 2 goats, Lily and Anna. And Teddy, the Teddy Meister. Say what's up, Teddy. Hey, Hannah. How are you, kiddo? Teddy. Teddy. Oh, hey, boy. Hey, boy. And there's the chickens. I think there's Lily. What's up, Lily? And you can see that chicken coop is all wired off because the goats like to go in there and tear it up. So we had to do a little mods there. A couple other projects. Hit the like button or comment if you want to see it. Is one, I'd like to aerate and reseed this lawn again. I did it like 2 months ago. I bought a tow behind aerator for the John Deere mower, just at Home Depot. Works pretty cool. Pulls out plugs of dirt so you can drop seed in and they get planted really nice. So I'm thinking about doing that again. This lawn is just all littered with weeds. It's pretty green, but it's just, I've hit it with some weed and feed a few times and seeded it a few times. This strip here is it was green, but they had a trench that they didn't fully fill back in, so everyone was tripping on it. So I filled it with dirt, and same with this brown patch. That was just a low patch where a stump grinded a stump out. anyway, that's one. Another one is a zip line on the property. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. I was thinking about these oaks right here, this group, to down below. But what would be awesome eventually is having that pond filled up and have a spot that you could just drop off the zip line, maybe hit one of those blobs and air somebody else into the air. The kids are pretty little, so I'm trying to find a good spot for a smaller zip line, so we'll see about that. One of the other reasons that I was slow to hop back on is I was kind of doing some projects up here in the front, which I had neglected since we moved here. I was doing a lot of tree clearing and mowing out back, but our front yard looked like trash, and the wife really wanted, nobody comes to the front door here. It's just easier to get to a side door access. So I just did this over the last week and a half. The wife and I both kind of worked on getting the front of the house looking presentable. None of that was barked. None of those plants were there. So we did all that. I took out this tree that was kind of blocking off the front of the house. So we got that all looking cleaned up. All right then, YouTube. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Hit that like button, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like me to do. Cool Dad is available for whatever the request is, or if you just think this channel sucks and I need to cut it off, let me know. I do have another parody in mind. Actually, I've got a ton of parodies. So if you're into the Galaxy Rangers intro, I'm trying to do some creative, fun work like that again and get some silly parodies going. So more of that to come. Keep liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting. Thanks.
What?
Hangster on the trike. Go, buddy, go. Oh, AJ coming in hot. You guys all gonna jump it?
Are you gonna take a video?
Yeah. Nice, kid. All right, V-Rock. Shot, Arlo. Nice, kiddo. Nailed it.
Hank isn't gonna nail it.
Let's go, Hankster. Yeah, dude. Jump in the trike. Not too shabby. Skirt. You got one more in you, AJ? Yeah.